What's good, YouTube? Chris from Team Innovation here, bringing guys another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Live Duels. On today's episode, I have a duel I recorded while I was at Locals, and it is Masked Heroes, well, Masked Poly Heroes rather, versus the new Toon archetype. Now, as a disclaimer, I'm going to already state this is not me playing Masked Heroes. This is a person from Locals playing Masked Heroes, so you guys see a lot of cards that you already know that I don't run, and some questionable plays. Well, just know that once again, this is not me playing the deck. This is a guy from Locals, but he was really cool enough to allow me to record. Same goes for the Toon player. I thought it would be an interesting match to record for you guys, to show you guys how great the Toon deck is. So yeah, here we go. So without further ado, let's begin. The Masked Hero player makes a first turn Kane Gorgon because I'm assuming he couldn't make Dark Law, and Dark bribes the Toon player's Toon Kingdom, and the Toon player counter with another Toon Kingdom and playing Kame-Kan on Kane Gorgon. If you guys don't know what Kame-Kan does, Kame-Kan is pretty much a snatch steal for an opponent's monster while you control a Toon Kingdom on the field, and not only that, it allows you to attack your opponent's life points directly. Really good. This is the same Toon player that I told you guys about that did pretty good at Locals. I saw him beat down a 6 Samurai deck in a fun game, and he said that his deck was not complete. Now, I did get something wrong. I thought he was using Toons in that tournament because I saw him playing Toons, but he was not using Toons. He was using Shadows. But with that being said, I still believe Toons is a powerful deck because of what it's doing right now. It has 3 snatch steals. It can eat an opponent's hand, and it can pretty much wall the opponent out. Like if the opponent rips a Regeki, plays Mirror Force, all the Toon player has to do is to use Toon Kingdom's effect, banish 1 card from the top of his deck to protect his monster from dying. So pretty much monsters have autoimmune destruction, and you're just gonna beat your opponent down for game. The only thing that Toons really lose against is a cast spell getting rid of Kingdom, and when Kingdom leaves, their field pretty much leaves, and or the MST. But if he draws his tech card, he has in that deck to stop MST, he's pretty much good. Toons honestly is just a really trolly deck, but I think honestly it's one of those decks that you have to watch out for, because if you're not prepared for it, just like how people weren't prepared for decks like Richaby's, you can pretty much get your ass handed to you. So the hero players are going to go for Hero Lives into Blazeman, dumping Shadow Mist, adding I'm assuming Bubble Man to his hand. I thought he would have. Now honestly, I feel like he probably should have went into Shadow Mist into Mass Change. Maybe he ran out of his Mass Change. I don't know how many he played. He's going to go for the special summon the Bubble Man play, and the Toon player is going to counter with that Toon Trap card. And it's pretty much a wiretap for monsters. It's really good. It has an effect that when your opponent special summons a monster, you bounce it back to the deck. That's insane. Like Toons have their own trap. They have a snatch steal. And yeah, Toons take game 1. Really intense game. Toons just smashed them really quick. So yeah. Also, I want to apologize for the shakiness of my camera. I was actually at this Locals Gamers HQ. They have a huge table. Like the table's huge. So pretty much we're the only 3 people there, and so I just propped my ass on the table and just got to record it, which is why I actually have a good recording view for once. So it's technically like my hands and my arms and my body was pretty much the tripod for the day. So yeah, it was easy for me to record this duel and get it in a good angle. So the hero player is going to start off with a great hand, Goblin Burger with the Shadow Mist, Stand My Face goes in a Dark Law, and Toon player is going to chain MST to the other back row. So Dark Law comes down, and the other back row is a Dark Bribe. Now Dark Bribe and Dark Law is a really good combo, but thanks to the Toon player chaining the MST, it didn't matter. Now Dark Bribe is there all by his little lonely, and probably going to get his ass kicked. So Terraforming is going to get played on the Toon player. Stop calling him Toon player. Casper side of the field. I'm sorry, Casper, if you watch this video, but yeah, Casper plays Toon Kingdom. Terraforming is the Toon Kingdom. It's just I don't know the hero player name. I'm just gonna call him Hero Kid or whatever. So the Hero Kid taps the deck, and he after his Dark Law effect, and he's gonna actually hit Kame-Kan. Now that kind of sucks for Casper because If he could have just played Toon Kingdom and just grabbed Dark Law Common Hand, the game probably would have been much over. Like, that's just scary, just knowing that 3 snatch steals exist. It's really intense. But so yeah, despite the fact that that happened, Casper still got to keep his Toon Kingdom, and he pretty much tuned table of contents for his Gemini Elf. If you guys are wondering why he's milling from the top of his deck to the banish zone, Toon Kingdom has a requirement. When you play it, banish the top 3 cards of your deck face down. And anytime one of your monsters is destroyed or whatever, you banish one to protect it. So once again, that's really insane. Now, you guys are gonna see right here the hero player, despite him going off and having a good hand, the Toon player is gonna wall a bunch of attacks, and the hero players ain't gonna be able to do nothing about it because Toon Kingdom is just live and well, pretty much. Really, really crazy. Toons kind of remind me of Burning Abyss in a sense where it just grinds so much. So Casper's gonna use the trap card on, try to go on the Ab Zero, and Ab is gonna get met with a Lance. And the hero player is gonna try to attack over the Toon Gemini Elf with all of his monsters, and Casper's is gonna flip over Mirror Force, getting rid of Dark Law, getting rid of the other monster the guy had. Luckily, Ab Zero was still under Lance, so Ab Zero was able to stay. Pretty crazy. So Ab Zero's gonna attack now, and Casper's is gonna wall it out by banishing the top card of his deck. This is just stupid. Like, and Casper's just poking him directly for damage because you already know that Toons could attack directly, eat at the hand, attack. That's Toon Gemini Alpha at least. Attack directly, eat at the hand, attack directly, eat at the hand. It's really insane. So unless, if, like I said, once again, if the hero player doesn't have something like Deep Prisoner done, and Casper plays the Mimicat. For you guys that do not know what Mimicat does, Mimicat is the card that pretty much grabs a card out of your opponent's graveyard and add it to your hand. So Casper played Mimicat, grabbed the opponent's Dark Bribe, so now he doesn't have to worry about the opponent getting rid of his Toon Kingdom, which is actually really good for the situation because he has 2 Toon Gemini Elves on the field, and he just wall every attack the Toon player throws at him and just attack directly for 1900 consistently and just poke the hand to death. It's really, honestly, the shit shouldn't even be fair the way it's being sorted out right now, because Casper's low on resources, but because of stupid Toon Kingdom protecting his Toon monsters, he's just good to go. So right now the Toon Kid is in a pretty bad position, and there's nothing he can do about it. Honestly, you can't Regeki the field, you can't TT, you can't Mirror Force, and you can't Dark Hole, you can't Ab Zero off into anything. So right now the Toon player actually, he misplayed, in my personal opinion. He actually tried to mass change the Shadow Mist, which I don't understand why he should have mass changed the Ab Zero. Not trying to sound mean, but it would have just been a better play because he could blow up Toon Kingdom and back row, but it didn't really matter because Dark Bribe was there, so it was going to negate anyway. But yeah, if that mass chance would have resolved, and if it was on the Ab Zero, that would have been a guaranteed GG no read, blow a back row, blow a field, and pretty much Casper wouldn't be able to come back because he's low on resources. So the hero kid's gonna go play Blaze Man, dumping the Shadow Mist, tab up into his hand, and he actually I just caught it right now. He actually just cheated, almost soft cheated. I'm pretty sure he probably didn't know the fact that Blaze Man couldn't fuse that turn. I mean, couldn't overspec some monster that turn unless he go into fusions. But that's the reason why I didn't want to play the Blaze Man anyway. Triple Blaze Man, Blaze Man's not that good in that sense. But even though the kid soft cheated by bringing out the Blade Armor Ninja, it didn't matter because Casper just ate it, banished cards from his deck, poked the hero kid directly, ate a card out of his hand, and yeah, hero kid can't really do squat shit about it. So right now, he's just gonna play Miracle Fusion. It's going out all the worst, heavy Beast Sickness, and he's just gonna pretty much get met with another walled out defense from Casper's Onslaught. As you guys can see, a bunch of life points have been taken already, and the game is pretty much in the bag. Throughout the soft cheating, throughout the bring out Dark Law, throughout bringing out Ab Zero, Heroes just got owned by Toons, and it's mainly because of Toon Kingdom, and Gemini Elves is pretty much protecting the wall, and the wall pretty much protecting them. So with all that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this duel video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, show support. As always, comment down in the comment section below if you guys thought about this duel video at hand. And of course, I do these videos, I truly believe in helping you guys become better players. And I also do these videos, I truly believe in you guys helping you become better player. This is Chris from Team Innovation signing out. Stay innovative, guys, and peace.